Passes over to screen. Kennard switches on to Van Vliet. Shot clock down to 3. Van Vliet fades, fires, and fills it up.
Boys and girls, welcome in, welcome back to another episode of the Unclutch podcast. I am one of your hosts, Chris.
What's going on? It's Isaiah.
It's Brandon.
It's Jesse.
And we have made it to 10 episodes. Big 10 in the chat. It's been a ride. We went through a couple of different editorial changes. I talked to the big wigs upstairs and they said they needed more people. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got my boys. You know what I'm saying? We here.
Higher ups.
Yeah. So, if you remember Brandon, I believe he was in episode 7?
7 or 6, something like
6
that.
or 7, yeah. So he was here a couple weeks back, you know what I'm saying? So executives thought he made the cut. He can come back one more time. But they also said we needed a little bit of a lighter complexion in the podcast. We haven't had one since week 2. So you know what I'm saying? So I went and got another one of the boys. This here, we have the man, the myth, the legend himself. He has been the topic of numerous podcasts before. The #1 bucket getter of Unclutch, Jesse.
Facts.
So they say, I'm glad y'all have me here. It's my first time. Can't wait to, get this going,
Yeah, so...
High praise.
Yeah.
Damn.
Appreciate it.
Facts, man.
You sound like you have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying it's high praise.
I'm just reading off the script. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is one.
This is fun.
Of course you want to throw. Of course they want to throw all that. All right, shade in the chat. All right, cool. Anyway. So, Mr. Jesse,
Yes, sir.
why don't you go ahead and tell our 10 viewers that we have every week.
12 today.
Here we go again.
It's our
Tell
boys
your
mainly.
girl,
It's
tell
our
your side
boys.
girl.
Yeah.
It's our boys mainly watching, but I started hooping with these guys, I want to say last year. I'm not sure exactly when, but I do know who got me introduced to you guys, which is shout out Manny, great host as well.
Yeah.
But he's the one that introduced me to you guys, and I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was just gonna go from one week to the other and just hoop. I'll never see y'all probably again, And I was working out of town, moved back to Houston, and one thing led to another, and I just became a regular. And I like to hoop. I try to make it possible to pull up every week if I can, and just have fun. And it's competitive. I love competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? Just to break a sweat. It's cardio for me. But it's fun. That's pretty much. I don't go out there to make any drama or anything, I just go out there and have fun. It's pretty much it, get more involved with you guys. I like hooping with y'all, plain and simple. That's all I gotta say to it.
Okay. Yeah. So Manny brought him too. See, that's why Manny's one of the founding fathers. He goes and he scouts the talent and he's like, hey, we need to put him on the team. And then here you go.
Yeah.
Like I told y'all at the end of, if you like what you see, if you what I'm saying, just tell a friend. That's how it starts. You tell a friend, and if the friend likes with the content, they'll tell a friend, and well, that's how people blow. That's how people get big. Everything.
Word of mouth, man.
Yep.
You spread it.
Yep. So Manny brought you on. How long have you been hooping? What is your story for that?
I probably started hooping maybe when I was about I want to say 12, 13 years old. Driving over here to your apartment, I told you when I first moved to Houston, I went to Dulles, which is right here. And that's when I started hooping. Just open gym. I would pull up. I used to shoot two-handed. I was very, very embarrassed of it. I was a lot smaller too, way smaller. And just started learning, and when I hit 15, I'm fortunate enough to have a good family. My uncle built me a basketball court in my front yard, So I had that every day, just open my garage and walk outside and start shooting hoops, Didn't matter the time, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I was out there my mom would get mad, waking up the neighbors and stuff, but I didn't really care, So I was fortunate enough to have that, given to me. And just lifted off from there for me. Got an injury maybe when I was in high school, tore a ligament on my foot, and that's pretty much why I stopped hooping for a while. You know, just from one day to another, you know, you think this is something you're very passionate about, and you know, from like I said, from one second to the other, it can be taken away from you just like that. But came back from it and just started hooping for fun. I didn't pay once I came back from injury. I wasn't really playing like that anymore. It was just hooping with friends every now and then, and you know, I just kept it like that.
Okay. So you said you got that injury in high school. Were you playing for the school or?
I was already in 10th grade at LSIC, and then my mom moved back to the Valley. I went for 3 months. Within those 3 months, I was going to join the basketball team over there because my cousin was actually part of the varsity football team. He knew about me. He talked to them, was trying to get me into the basketball, I guess, class or whatever that is. And the day before tryouts, I went to a basketball court, went up for a rebound. My stepdad kind of nugged me in the air, came down and just.
Dang, the day before tryouts.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, it didn't really hit me until, like I said, I told my mom to take me to the doctor. She took me to the doctor, and that's when they pretty much told me, you know, hey, this is what happened. There's a ligament you tore, and kind of went from there, man. And I was very stubborn, you know. I didn't want to be on no wheelchair. I didn't like crutches. You know what I mean? I was very stubborn. I just didn't want to believe it, you know. Mm-hmm. But like Isaiah was saying, you know,
he want his Drake arc to start, you know.
Yeah. Like we wake up and we play the next day. That's how I roll. Or at least that's how I was taught. But you know, as I get older, it's not like that anymore.
Hell no.
It's not like that. Yeah.
You gotta like
Definitely.
plan it out.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna play on Friday, that means I gotta like chill Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Like I was in the gym this week, but I was chilling. Like
Yeah.
you know, I'm trying to play it safe too.
Mm-hmm. So,
Definitely.
well, I mean, we're glad that you know kept being that stubbornness that was, and that you come and hoop because you make the games entertaining, you make the games interesting.
I try to.
If you guys haven't caught this man in action, we post it every week. And at this point, it's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So just go back and check it out, man. If you see more than 3 buckets in a 30-second or 40-second span, it's probably this guy.
If we get a snow day, you know, with the bad weather we have, or not bad weather, but cold weather, I do want to take some time and get everybody like their own little, maybe 2-3 minute highlight video. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
You know, for everybody, like literally people that show up, you know, like 80%.
Some people's is gonna be way longer than the others.
I mean, yeah, that's.
I'm gonna mixtape with Jello song on it.
Shoot, mine's gonna have traveling. Copyright.
Space Cadet.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Well,
I'll be a cool nickname, bro.
What, Space Cadet?
That was pretty cool.
That takes too long to say. Space
I
Cadet.
guess so.
Just use the instrumental when you do you don't copyright. Oh, you might. Never mind.
I don't.
Just instrumental should be fine.
Yeah.
The actual song will probably get copyrighted though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll put it. Fuck it. Don't nobody know who we are. I'll put it. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the stuff is already copyrighted because other people put the music on when we play, so you really can't do anything about that except muting it. But then it's kind of lame. So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll look to see if I can start those mixtapes up, and then I actually do little song requests like whoever you want as your little, like a little walkouts song.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
WWE.
Yeah. Like for your mixtape, what song do you want?
Somebody go and get the ass kicked. Who we found the most, bro? Manny.
Who be fouling? No, it's Rob, bro.
That's Rob's walkout song.
Nah, Rob's walkout song is gonna be boom. Here comes the boom.
Jabs.
That's what Rob walkout song.
Yeah, do some dad rock for Rob.
Dad rock.
Click.
Rob needs the jorts. I can see Rob in some jorts.
Man, see, you know, Rob is for a white guy. He's pretty cultured.
Wow. That's a good way to put it.
He's
seasoned.
He's
seasoned.
He told me he liked I put a Nickelback song on Instagram. He's like, oh, that's my favorite album by them. I was like, you white for real. I didn't know he was white for real.
He has his moments. He does. He does have his moments. But for the most part, he's always late.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He's the last person to pay.
Damn.
You know,
Put him on blast, bro.
Oh, shit.
he never brings the food to the potluck. You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
about the potato salad with raisins?
and at least he don't come with that. At least he don't come with that. I get. So there is some good with it. There's some good with it. But it's all love. We love Rob. One of the is he one of the? He's not one of the newest. Can we say he's one of the newest?
Nah,
Rob?
he's a
Rob.
he's an OG for sure.
He's been hooping with us since the Katy location.
Yeah, he's hooped for a long time, but we've only added like 3 or 4 people.
People that stick. There's people that come and play.
Yeah.
But people that don't, like Jesse said, you kept showing up.
Yeah,
And so,
yeah.
which is cool, and I like to hear that feedback because I think we all try to make it like a family environment and very open, especially if like we actually like you as a person. Like, of course, we like your game.
Yeah.
You're a great player, but it's like you're a good person too.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Like, hey, you want to go eat or you want to go bowling or this, that, and the other. It's cool to have more people around. I'm like the more the merrier. I'm
Yeah,
an
yeah.
only child. So
I
it's
try
like,
to
why not?
show up, like I said, when I can, even outside of basketball. But like I was telling him, I mean, we're 9 to 5 guys, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
we
hard,
work,
man.
you know,
We all
and I mean,
understand.
that's
We got
adulthood. You know?
Yeah.
It's pretty much
We got
the
shit to
grind.
do, yeah.
Yeah, I think Isaiah said it best in the last pod. It's the rat race, right? Was that
Mhm.
what you said?
Yeah,
That's
that
pretty
rat
much what
race.
it is.
Yeah.
So.
You see, shouting out the
See,
pod. He
listen,
watches the pods too. You know?
Hey, it's cool seeing Popeye leave. Shout out Popeye if you're listening to this or watching this, man. Leaving a comment. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, hooping, always giving your best, man. Shout out Popeye.
There is one thing I want to shine a little light on is that I've noticed that when I started hooping with you guys, you know, I feel like everybody's basketball shoe game was, I wouldn't say it was on par, but now that we've been hooping, I see everybody with Kobe's. I see other people, you know, rocking, you know, what is it, Brooks, or you know, I see everybody kind of advancing.
Yeah, but people want that little edge.
It's probably a testament to the people trying to be, what's the word? How do I put this? Trying to improve.
Yeah.
That,
So
like
you're-
more basketball minded.
The more you
think
Because I
about
mean-
it,
so you think about it. So
Yeah.
okay, I put on some better shoes. Okay, it makes me. I'm good at this. Like, you know, for me, I want something that's lighter. So I love Kobe's.
Yeah.
Because I want to be light on my feet. So
Yeah.
start. You know what I'm saying? So people start thinking about, okay, what do I play best in? What makes me feel good?
Yeah.
Okay, once I feel good, okay, then I'll probably play good.
look
You know
good,
what I'm
play
saying?
good,
You
yeah.
know, so it's everyone trying to improve, and I think that's dope. Why you looking?
I have a,
I'm agreeing with you. We
Okay,
should
alright.
be. I'm agreeing.
I thought she was like,
Yeah.
I have a saying is if I look good, I play good, and I mean I have a shoe rotation. You know,
Yeah, I
I got
think
about 5-6
definitely
hooping
do
shoes,
too.
so I'm always hooping in some other shoes every other day. So
I had some really nice Hardens that I was hooping in. I was a bucket in them,
I
man.
remember.
You know,
You gotta check eBay if you want
stuff
those shoes.
happens,
Yeah.
man.
eBay has good used shoes
Yes.
for good prices.
I've been
Lightly
looking
used.
like on and off for like the last like 6 months, bro. And I
If
haven't.
you really sit down, you can find the
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
exact
be able to
pair
find
your
something.
size for like half of what retail was
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
eBay is like a great place to look.
For some reason though, like the price fluctuates on those particular shoes like so much. Like I've seen them as much as like $500, and then
What's the exact?
This
name
may be
for it?
given just the age. You know what I'm saying?
Harden MVP 2.
What size? 11 and a
I
half?
was 11 and a half, but 12. I do 11 and a half, or 12, bro.
I love when I guess right. I see it for $55.
At a size 11 and a half?
Yeah, that's why I typed in. Oh, this is 8 now. Sorry.
Yeah,
but
I
I did
know,
type
that's
11.
what I'm
I did type
saying.
11 and a half.
It's the
See,
Bigfoot
how you gonna put it
syndrome,
in
bro.
Google, and then they be like, could you squeeze into this? Like,
Yeah.
no, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. I hate that shit.
But yeah, it's, I mean, I'll find some more, and then if you see me score
This
12
one's
unanswered,
150. That's
I'm
pretty
not
good.
paying 150 for them.
Mm.
I'm not, bro. I'm not paying 150.
You could lowball
for
them though.
yeah, you can always
You
offer
could be
it.
like, hey,
$3.50.
$3.50. $3.50. And you gonna block it and create another account.
Yeah.
We need to have the sneaker god on this podcast though.
Yeah.
Elmer, bro. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
OG sneaker god.
Yeah.
Like, well, shoot. Well,
Like,
I
we
mean,
got
we'll
everything.
bring Manny, bring you back, and then Elmer, and then
Yeah,
we'll,
we can talk
the
about
pod will
shoes
be
for
shoes
an
for
hour.
us.
Yeah.
We still need to do a short on it too. Whenever we hoop
Yeah,
for-
definitely.
Yeah, we need to do that one. See
It's
what you
cool.
wearing.
I would have to go into that and like add the shoe just for like better production.
Yeah,
value.
I know.
Unless you don't
Yeah.
have it on you. Unless you have it on you or you're wearing it.
I was talking about like on court
That too.
like, that day, or we could also be like, hey, what's your favorite shoe, and then
Yeah.
pop out the image.
I
on
have to
there.
ask people like, hey, you know what you're wearing, right?
Yeah.
Some people just get them because they look nice. They don't know the name or
Purchase
anything like
mean
that.
shit. That's how it be
But-
sometimes.
Yeah.
Man,
Top
shoot,
stars.
I was hooping some actual tennis shoes, bro.
Oh,
Like,
no,
you don't remember
sir.
that?
No.
like when we was at the Katy
No.
location, I had some. They were white and pink.
What was the brand? Like Wilson?
I don't know.
Man,
I
feel like
I
I played
do
tennis. So
I
know
don't
this
know.
thing.
I wore them a couple times. The grip was real good on them. That's why I was wearing them.
I mean,
I was like,
yo,
this
basketball
is nice.
shoes and tennis shoes are pretty
Gabo
similar.
Cephalosha over here wearing the Air Max 90s with you.
Fucking New Balance.
Bro, you remember those?
You remember
dog.
when he
Bro,
wore 90s?
Like, I'm over there slipping and sliding on the court with those, dog.
I
It
heard
was
volleyball shoes are good for hooping too.
That's
Technically, it's like the same court. They hoop,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
hoop on a basketball court.
Makes sense,
so
yeah.
They're like budget Kobe models. I think people are hooping more in Kobe's too because they're re-releasing them.
Yeah,
and they're
for
easier
sure.
to get. So
Yeah,
that dropped
definitely.
today. The year of the snake 6 or
that's
whatever. Didn't hit
Yeah,
on
I
those,
saw
but that would have been cool to have. And just as before, when they weren't releasing, they were way too expensive to actually play in. And as somebody who's like a recreational hooper, you're not paying $500 for sneakers.
right.
You know, so I always like the bargain bin or whatever. Especially when they had the Adidas outlet store in Katy, I would check that one like every week, and I would always hoop in like some Hardens that I got for maybe $35.
Yeah.
But they were nice Hardens. Retail is probably like 120, 115. So
I've been collecting Hardens for a little bit now. I think I have like 10 or 12 of them now at this point. Yeah.
shoes that you actually hoop in though.
Yeah.
So you like that? I think
I put
that's
them in-
hard to
I put
do
them in a
'cause
good
They're
rotation.
gonna go away. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
the shoes that I collect, I don't wear, which kind of sucks. It's kind of dumb. But it's always like these are too nice to wear. It's more like just like an art piece, something
Yeah.
you look at, or something that you feel like reassurance that you have.
Well, I feel like Hardens is like I'll always find some Hardens. That's why.
Right now,
Yeah, right now.
you know,
So-
until like the years
But
go by,
I've never bought any brand new. So when I start buying the brand new ones, then
you
I'll
treat
start.
them a little bit different.
Yeah, because I collect the Hardens pretty much solely to hoop in at this point. So, you know.
I think they're better like that. Like I'm not a big fan of the newer basketball shoes as a lifestyle shoe. Of course, we wear like retro Jordans as like a nice shoe to go out. Or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was from the '90s technology. You know, I'm not walking around in Jordan 38s or Zions or Tatum's.
Or
They don't look good
or
with
Lucas,
jeans.
yeah, Lucas.
Yeah.
They're just gonna look weird. So, or the Trae Young shoe where he's not with Adidas anymore. I think he's with Jordan brand.
Yeah, he's with Jordan now. Yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe he gets a shoe, maybe not, or just some PEs. But I can't imagine pulling up to the club with some GT cut threes. I don't think it's gonna work out too good for me.
Unless you gonna hoop something, you gonna
I
buy
don't-
it.
Yeah, right
call
afterwards.
somebody
Hey,
out.
right after.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, I keep the ball in the car, man. What you talking about, dog?
I think everybody
What you gonna
does.
do?
I know you do. You do. You have a ball.
Yeah.
You got a
I have
new one.
ball, yeah.
I got one or two.
I have
You got
an
one
indoor
for
and
sure.
outdoor ball.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had two actually.
That's how you know we hoop, boy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I admit.
Shout out to the one Japanese fan that we have
Yep.
in Japan. Yuki Kamamura.
Someone watching.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
boy.
I'm about to say.
Speaking of Japanese fan, what is the name of your cat?
Oh snap! Yeah, actually, I have a Bengal cat. His name's Kilo. Shout out Kilo, man. Love that dude. He's a menace to society.
You don't know that reference. You don't watch anime. He's not culture.
I'm sorry, bro.
Do you
He
know
didn't
what that
watch
reference
it.
is?
That's crazy.
You know that reference, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was telling him about it earlier.
That's why I told him. That's what I told him.
You gotta, like, somebody has to introduce you to anime if you're not like naturally inclined
Get out.
to it,
Yeah.
and then first you'll be like, okay, and then you just try it, and then you start. It's like crack. You get addicted.
Yeah, I'm telling because like it's, the funniest thing is like anytime I try to get someone introduced to anime,
You gotta start
It's-
really
it's-
light too.
it's no, but see that's the thing. The people who don't like anime, like if
But you like Dragon
this
Ball Z,
this
though.
goes for any no, they don't even like Dragon Ball Z. If you don't like anime, it's because you can't get past the cartoon. They think it's like a cartoon, so they attribute it to being
Yeah.
childish.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
And I'm like,
but there's adult cartoons like Family Guy.
yeah, but they think
You're
that
like,
they put
Boondocks?
all of it in a
Rick and
nutshell. They put it all in a nutshell. They don't
That's
watch those
ignorant.
either. It's crazy to me. I'm like, bro, some of the best storytelling I've ever seen was on anime. Some of the
100%.
best storytelling, some of the best action scenes, like pretty much anything, like shit. Some of the best comedy that I've seen has
Yeah.
been in that anime, bro. Like it's
It's just a medium to tell a story.
yeah, and it's like it's not even a cartoon. It's animation style. It's just different. Like I tried to get somebody to watch that that Spider-Man, Miles Morales
Into the
Spider-Man,
Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider.
That's a beautiful movie.
That's such
Both
a
of them are
movie,
good.
bro.
We'll talk
I didn't
about
see
that
the
today.
second one.
I've seen both of them.
They're so
That
good.
movie was
But it got delayed, the third one.
Mm.
But it's a great movie.
But
I've
some
seen
people
it
just
multiple times.
wouldn't want to see, didn't want to see it because it was animated.
And the soundtrack is really good for
Yeah.
the second one.
Soundtrack's really good.
It's really good.
Shit,
It was,
second soundtrack was good with the one I
Metro Boomin.
watched.
Metro
Metro
Boomin.
Boomin.
Okay.
Got a lot of good songs on there.
I see Drake avoiding that one. I'm pretty sure you watched that one.
That movie was so impactful to me. Like I didn't like the first Jordans that dropped, the Jordan ones, but the second ones, the more colorful ones. Because of the second movie, I bought them.
Yeah.
I paid over retail on GOAT because I liked the movie so much. I was like, I want these, and they just sit in my room, like out of the box. One is out of the box, one's in the box, and I don't plan on wearing them. But I like the movie so much that I bought the shoes.
Okay.
So back to shoes, you know.
Yeah, back to
Yeah, shit. That's
Full
this episode
circle.
for the turn into.
Yeah, it about to be a shoe podcast. Yeah, hey. So yeah, back to meeting Jesse. Back to meeting Jesse. What is your favorite basketball team, bro?
Oh, my favorite basketball team?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't necessarily. I like teams in certain eras.
You can't go to a Rockets podcast and not say,
You could say
Yeah, I
Rockets or Rio Grande Valley. Those are the two options. For the comments.
I'm more of where a player's at. I mean, my favorite team. That's tough, man. I mean, like I said, I like certain teams from different eras. Like
okay. So what's your all-time favorite team then?
my all-time favorite team,
or the team that
my all-time favorite team,
you
I'll
rock
probably
with?
say when LeBron was in Miami Heat.
okay.
I think they were a dominant force. In the league, it was something. You had never really seen. There was, I like the Spurs, the Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Ginobili days, what I'm saying? That was same era, same thing with Boston Celtics with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett, so
Okay.
it's a little, it's hard for me to say.
So you an old head basketball watcher,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
The first one he put up was from 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Time flies.
Yeah, it
Time
does.
flies.
I like the Memphis Grizzlies, when Tony Allen and
Damn,
Mike Conley
that's-
were in there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Zebo.
like, bro,
Zebo,
that whole
yeah.
was the defensive. They were defensive monsters, at that time.
Defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
too.
You know what I'm saying?
That boy,
Marcus
That's
Gasol.
what-
hey, he
Yeah,
loved the bad boy
Marcus Gasol, yeah.
Pistons, huh?
Yeah. So when it
Washington
comes
Bullets.
to having a favorite team,
Washington Bullets.
it's a little weird for me, but
Yeah.
It's got like it's
Okay.
storylines behind those teams.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it more.
Yeah.
That's what got me more into basketball
Yeah.
too, because not the drama aspect, but just like just the story. Just you talking about anime. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
this team, this is how they got together, this is how they meshed, and this is what they accomplished. Like even some of the teams you name, well, like the Grizzlies didn't end up winning,
Yeah.
but they were so dominant. Like those guys will get their jerseys in the rafters.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah,
get,
for sure.
retired because they did so much for Memphis at that time
Yeah.
and for the city, and it's so impactful that even years after you still remember you're talking about
Yeah.
it. So that's a cool thing.
Yeah. Okay. So, you like different eras of basketball. Do you have an all-time favorite basketball player?
Yeah, the king himself, LeBron James.
Okay.
I think he's, the blueprint of a player you would want on and off the court. You're never gonna see, I think, another player like him ever. He's already 40 years old. How much longer can he go? They've been saying that. Since he's been playing, and he's already in his 20th season, I believe, or 21st,
22nd.
22nd. Yeah. So he's,
Yeah. Older than some of the people in the park and watching.
And to be clear, I saw him when he started playing. So from the moment, this is crazy because I thought about this even before the pod. Is just when LeBron James was getting drafted, there's a video, and they go to Cleveland and they're going in the locker room, and I don't know if was it Antoine Jameson or I can't, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, and they're going and they literally tell him, hey, how do you feel about? He's like, he ain't gonna make a difference. We don't need him. And it's like, as him as a player, it's like he didn't even take that as in, I don't want to play with these guys. It's like
He didn't
he took that. Yeah, he didn't create no drama. He showed up, he played, and he proved everybody wrong. Ain't nobody's ever had the hype at 18 years old and at 40 years old still going strong. And it's come on, you know what I mean? I want to say I was never a big Kobe fan, but when I would say his mentality,
Yeah, definitely.
just that killer instinct. And I saw his 80-point game, his last game. Was that his last game?
The last game was 60.
He scored 60 against the Jazz.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
against the
right,
Jazz.
against the Jazz,
And I mean, when I was watching that game in the shed with my stepdad, and I remember just being like, you know what, I can appreciate, you know, his game so much now. And it's crazy because now I play in Kobe's. You know, I play in LeBron's every now and then, but I actually like his shoes a lot, you know.
Yeah, Kobe's shoe is like most of the league hoops in his shoe and Sabrina's shoe.
Yeah.
And GT's.
I mean, I thought they were similar to Sabrina's. You know,
and she
I'm
took a
not
lot
gonna
of
lie.
inspiration from Kobe as well. So
Yeah.
he was very big with the WNBA because he had, you know, all daughters, all girls,
Yeah.
and Gigi was playing and all that. So
Imagine if you had a son, man.
that'd been crazy.
That would be
crazy,
great.
but you know, he was like the epitome of a girl dad. So if anybody has a daughter, you know, hopefully he could be, you know, like a good girl dad, like Kobe. You know.
Yep. Shout out to Kobe and Gigi. RP.
Yeah.
RP. So your all-time favorite is LeBron. You can respect Kobe. That's cool. Just a recap for everybody's favorite. Brandon, what was yours?
Mine was LeBron.
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 Yours was Danny Granger.
Mine is Danny Granger.
LeBron Glaze.
That's
Oh, you see, speaking on that, even their era with Lance Stevenson, and was it Hilbert was on there too.
Roy Hibbert.
Like I like that era too.
That's what got
that was
me
with
into
Paul George and
basketball.
all. Yeah,
That's what got me in
That's
that.
when Paul George
they
wasn't
were-
a joke.
yeah.
He wasn't
like
podcast
that
speed.
era. You know what I mean? Like it's just different, bro.
That run from
Podcast
2010 to
C.
2015, that was good basketball. That was good basketball.
Next time you break a shot.
Yeah.
Podcast B.
I think it's cool because like all those teams kind of had like names, I guess you could say. You
Yeah.
kind of remember that stuff.
They had aura.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what the kids saying now.
Yeah, they had aura. Like when
Definitely.
the Warriors, we
Strength
believe.
in numbers. We believe Warriors. Before that.
That Grizzlies team you talking about, they had a name. I just can't remember what
Like
it
Hard
was.
and Hustle Grizzlies or some shit.
It was
Something like that,
I think they all have to have like
Bristle and Grind. Something.
Yeah, they all have like a
Grit and
little
Grind.
moniker.
I think that's what it was. They all had like little names,
Mhm.
and then you remember that years later. So that's how you know, like, it's special stuff. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I see that.
It's cool to like watch it in time too, because if you're out of that like specific time, you don't feel it the same.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that to take it back to anime, not to make it like too much of a side quest, but if you don't watch the anime when it drops, you won't have the same nostalgia that everybody else does. Like you put on a Bleach opening, Bleach 1 or 2, you're like, damn, I remember waking up and it was Adult Swim, it was like 11 o'clock, and this opening was playing, and I was at a hotel, like I was visiting my grandma or whatever, and you feel like it takes you back in time. If you just watched that episode yesterday, it don't take you back to yesterday.
Yeah,
It don't hit the same. You know,
right.
Yeah.
nostalgia.
Especially
when you
like
get
Dragon
older,
Ball
it
Z,
feels
bro.
way better because you're so far removed from back then and where you are now. Either for the good or for the bad. You know, you can remember the good times, you can remember the bad times. But like, hopefully, that when it's a positive nostalgia, it just hits a little bit harder.
Yep.
And I think that's why a lot of people that are our age, not necessarily have grown up, but we still like to do like childish things.
Yeah.
You know, we still like to like appreciate and respect our childhoods for the good that we had, and try to like extend that joy into adulthood, because you've seen on TV or maybe your parents, man, they're working hard 9 to 5, you know, 40, 50-hour weeks and supporting you, your family, your sister, whatever, and still like not showing a lot of emotion. Luckily, you know, we don't have like children and stuff like that right now, so we're able to like enjoy some of the more childish things of life and to get that joy. You know, we try to keep that joy as long as we can. You know?
Same with like some of the shoes. Not to go back to shoes.
It's like, oh, I had this shoe in high
You
school.
can tell
bro.
what everybody's
Man.
still passionate is.
Like this year, there's a bunch of Jordans that's coming out that I had in
Tercio
high
told
school.
me the same thing.
Some that I couldn't get in high school. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna be like, man, I remember like when those
Seeing
metallic 5s
that,
drop next month.
I gotta get them.
Yeah.
That's my favorite 5.
I remember when you sit in the library, you had them. I'd be like, damn, Isaiah got the 5.
Yeah,
bro.
that's the black
out
cement
bad,
please.
yeah.
I got the newest pair that dropped like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
I have
18.
3 pairs of those shoes.
Yeah, you wild.
The
He's like,
same
you
shoe,
they're that
like from
good.
different. That's my favorite shoe. That was my first pair of Jordans ever.
yeah.
Like my parents got it for me, and they were like, "These are too expensive."
Mine-
I was like, "But I want them."
Mine were the Bradfords, man.
I mean that only child syndrome, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I got mine hand me down, but I was wearing Sperry's in high school, bro.
But the Nike Elite socks.
Yeah, with the Nike socks, y'all.
He's in the band camp with the Sperry's.
Cargo shorts.
bro. We ain't even gonna get in the band camp.
The Obey shirt.
The Obey shirt.
Diamond.
Yes, sir.
Swag era.
Hey.
We gotta throw some throwback pictures.
No.
Nah,
No.
I don't want to do that
You
one.
don't want to do that.
When we blow up, they gonna fucking find those.
They gonna
photos,
find
bro.
them. Yeah. Let us not have bad games. Let's go post the throwback.
Is this you? They got Brandon with that. What's that one tournament y'all did? Like that milkshake tournament.
Oh,
You and Emilio.
it was called Hoop It Up 3-on-3, and we won the whole thing. And we had like these nasty jerseys.
Baggy jersey.
Yeah,
Baggy
baggy jerseys.
Swerve in the corner. Oh, we had that jersey on. With the Nelly, with the Band-Aid.
Oh, dang, Nelly was so peak fucking 2000s, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
But didn't y'all like win something? Y'all got like milkshakes for that shit, right?
Yeah, we got
Like somebody's like, my
milkshakes.
stomach hurt. I was drinking too many milkshakes.
We got
like protein
trophies.
drinks.
Yeah, we got trophies and shit too. We were supposed to go to Dallas or Florida for the next one, but I mean,
Didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work out. But I mean, it is what it is.
You saw how he was so excited about talking about it? It was like,
It was cool, man.
It is
You
what
know,
it is.
it don't seem that far away ago, but it is.
At the time, I mean, I understand because it was expensive, and you know, you're asking your parents to literally shell out almost like $600 in like a
And
month.
that's back then money too.
Yeah, that was back
Now
then.
that still hurts, but that's back then.
Yeah, back then.
true.
Shout out to everybody's parents, man, for just
Nah,
making
facts.
it happen.
Making it-
like
doing
making us at
what-
least
doing what
get
you can
here
do.
right now.
Yeah.
So
Doing
they
what you
know
can do.
whatever they did or they didn't do, man, they did good enough. because
Right.
We
Yeah.
all sitting here and we all got our heads straight. We not in jail, you know, all that,
True,
and
true,
we still
true.
alive, man. So you know, shout out everybody parents, bro. For real.
Sure.
Bro, you know what's so crazy? When you said DeMar Simpson, that
That meme, you see that one, right?
no, I didn't see
Did you
the
like
meme.
You went to
But the first thing that popped in my head was, did y'all play that old arcade game, the Simpsons
That's
arcade
the
game,
best one.
where he was?
Road Rage, Simpsons Road Rage.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't a card game. It wasn't a card game
I think I
because
know what
like
you're
Bart
talking
Simpson
about,
was
yeah.
like fighting with his skateboard,
I
and
think I remember that
It was
one.
like GTA before GTA.
Bro.
I don't remember what it's called, but I remember that one.
that was like a freaking flashback popped in my head. That's how you know you're getting old, bro. You get them random flashbacks.
Hit and Run. Simpsons
Hit
Hit
and
and
Is that
Run.
what it's called? Hit and
Yeah,
Run,
it's
yeah.
PlayStation 2.
Oh,
They
wow.
have a Simpsons Road Rage game too.
Yeah, they did have a Road game, but yeah, that was
You know what I miss? That was an arcade game, Crazy Taxi.
Crazy
Where
Taxi.
you
Was
had to
a
go
great.
pick people up
Yeah, I
and drop them
remember.
off and then go pick somebody else.
Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
was cool.
That was a good game, bro. Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, my favorite arcade game of all time, besides like Guitar Hero, Dance Dance Revolution, just because I like rhythm games, is Time Crisis.
wait, you can play. You like Dance Dance Revolution? You got rhythm like that?
No, not really. But I like to maybe pretend one day. I'm like Carlton, bro.
Because I remember you said that at the New Year's party. You were
Yeah.
like, damn,
He's
I
like,
ain't got no rhythm.
Yeah.
What? What you mean?
You was doing beer pong.
Beer pong.
And I don't know what song was on, but you're like, and Chris was like, damn, I ain't got no rhythm.
At least that wasn't recorded.
And you were like, damn,
That's
you gonna do it
crazy.
like that?
I was.
That was the tequila
Oh,
The tequila.
man.
That wasn't me. Nah, but that's probably accurate though. No, but Time Crisis is the gun game. You ever played that shit?
Time
Where
Cri-
you step on the little thing and so you hide behind the corner.
Oh,
And then when you
yeah.
don't
That's
do
where
it,
the
you go and shoot.
is that the one where y'all
It's a
fight the
two-player.
zombies or
No,
y'all
it's,
fight the?
it's like other bad guys,
The
like
other bad guys?
ninjas and stuff. But it's like there's a storyline. I love that game, bro. 'Cause
Shoot.
if you live
Bro,
the 80s,
I never got past like that's the one where like
different stages.
sometimes you're like on like in a plane
yes.
in a
And it's
railroad
falling down.
tracks and
Yes,
stuff. Okay.
underground.
Yeah.
Bro, if you live in the A-Leaf, you remember the $1 movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was
On
literally
West Side,
called
I know
like
where it's
cinema.
at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
West Side.
West Side.
Yes, time.
Oh,
Devin, me,
wait.
Devin,
I
my friend
remember.
Abraham, we used to walk down there, pay $1 for the movie,
Hell
and just
yeah.
get our popcorn, whatever else, and you know it was cheap, and especially in the summertime,
Mhm.
before we had a car, before like social media was big, and play those little video games, man. It's cool. I miss that
Is
shit.
that place even open anymore?
Nah, it closed
they
a number of
closed it
years
down.
Yeah,
ago,
it's crazy, bro.
They
I
closed it
remember
down.
going.
Tragic. If I ever got money, I'll just open it up and make
Bro,
it free.
that's the
Everyone.
craziest thing because it was like it was not the new movies. It was after
was
the
after-
movies
after
already
movies
went.
left
Yeah,
the
after
movies,
they already
yeah.
came out, yeah.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
like Netflix
Shit,
before Netflix.
in that time period, now they're already on DVD.
Yeah,
You can watch
especially if they're
streaming
trash.
already at this point.
If they're trash, like Madam Web or some shit, they're on streaming like 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
Bro, that what man? The last movie I watched there was like some first person movie. The movie was shot in first person as like a video game. I can't
Oh, I know what
remember.
you're talking about.
I can't remember. Yeah, it has something to do with like time or something like that. I don't know. It was like it was a big thing because it was like the first person movie that was out. I can't remember what it was called.
I seen it, bro. I know you ain't
Ready Player One.
Is it Ready Player One? Nah, that's a little. That seems like a little newer.
That's the one with the Oasis.
Yeah, that's a little newer. It was before Ready Player
That's
One.
one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. But so I mean that, you know what I'm saying, if you're Houston native OG, if you remember your first cinema experience, throw that down in the comment section.
Or Tinseltown before they closed out. Tinseltown was
I got one
dope
by my
on
crib.
Sam Houston Parkway.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Well, this is a sports podcast, so we do have to talk a little bit of Rockets recap, man. But fortunately, we have positive news. The Rockets in the last week, they undefeated. They beat the Lakers
and the Wizards.
and they beat the Wizards.
Yeah.
So
easy wins.
2 good, I mean, it's solid wins. We'll take it. That keeps them. They were 3rd place last week. They're still 3rd place this week.
We're second now.
2nd place?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're playing the Grizzlies.
Especially
right
if
now,
we're playing the Grizzlies, and that'll extend the lead right there. That's good. We were talking about like ways that the Rockets could improve last week, and we had said that Reed Sheppard was doing terrible. Well, apparently the Rockets hurt us, and they sent Reed Sheppard to the G League, and apparently Reed Sheppard had a problem with that because he went and scored 49.
49 points.
49.
17 for 33 shooting.
Yeah, he took all the shots, every one of them. Like he was like,
as you should, bro.
That's Kentucky Reed right there.
Yeah.
Like, just think about the worst 4-man lineup you ever played with at Hoopson.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot it. 'Cause if I don't shoot it, we ain't scoring.
He went. And so I mean, shoot, 49 on 33. I'll take
17
that.
for 33. It's pretty damn good.
I'll take
Pretty
that.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Not bad.
We definitely need a more consistent scorer. The only thing is I don't want Reed Sheppard to be a shooting version of Jalen Green. I want him to learn how to play point guard or a little bit of the point guard position. So be able to make a pass. I don't think that if he's taking 33 shots, he's even looking about.
I mean, but is that what they drafted him for though?
Yeah.
That's kind of what you have to maybe ask yourself.
I mean, if they saw Jalen Green in their future plans, then yeah, right.
But why draft another guard though?
He'd have
That's
to be like
another thing.
what I watched a video today. Yeah, this is I think it's called Mick Hoops. He used to go by DBG as a 2K YouTuber.
I remember DBG.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool. He's an Irish dude.
Yeah.
But he was saying he's a combo guard. He's not really a point guard. He's not really a shooting guard. He's a little too small to play the two. He's a little
guard and point guard.
smaller, so he should play point, but he doesn't really have the skill set of a point guard.
Right.
So he has to develop that.
Yeah.
You have to come with that mindset, like, okay, I'm on the big league team now.
Man,
I need to drop
we need to
10
Trae Young.
15
I would probably
points.
say that's almost like
Sure.
an Austin Reeves type of.
He's just bigger though.
Austin Reeves is bigger,
That's the
but
thing.
he's on the same thing. Look at the Lakers are.
He
making
can run
him play.
point too.
Yeah, that's
though.
what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
they're making him run point now ever since that trade.
I think if you have that DNA in you, you'd be like, all right, well, it's not a hard jump, it's not a far leap to become that like more pass person guy. Like nobody really taught LeBron like, hey, this is how you run points. Like if he wanted to, he could. He just built like a 4,
Yeah.
or a 3 or 4,
yeah.
like a bigger 3, almost a 4. It just depends. You have to have it in you before. Like some of the guys playing that are bigger and can still handle and facilitate. When they were younger, they didn't have a growth spurt yet, so they were playing those other positions. Then they shot up 10 inches over the summer, and they're like, oh, you
Not a
played
big
5,
man.
bro.
Yep.
So that you have to it takes time to build that up too and get that mindset to pass and to see those lanes that other people not seeing. So hopefully you can get there, but it's hard to do when we're playing meaningful games every night.
Yeah.
So it's a good problem. Like Cam Whitmore had an issue the other night getting off the
him a
Wizards.
lot.
He scored, I believe, 17 points in 8 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was like, I played garbage time, and he was mad. He didn't dab nobody up.
Yeah,
And
he
we
was
won
mad
the
about
game.
that. But the game before that, remember the game before that, he had like 7 points on like 20 shots or something like that. He took a bunch of shots and was not very effective.
You think he has high trade value?
I don't know about high trade value, but he
Yes.
has
Or
value.
decent?
He definitely has value. He could be like a Cam Thomas type person.
What's his position? What's Whitmore's position?
He's a forward. He's a forward.
He gotta be a 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think he was 6'7", but somebody said it yesterday. He was 6'7". I thought he was smaller than that.
No, he's definitely like either 6'6" or 6'7". Really strong, fast. No court vision, but I mean, he has his shot.
He's
comes
6'7".
here.
I'm not
He's 6'7". I'm telling you,
He's 6'7".
Yeah.
I'm not a big Rockets fan, but I mean, I think
Cancel.
they have good. I like what's his name, Thompson. I think he's
He's my
he's
favorite player.
good.
Right
He's definitely Buckeyes issue for sure.
Segun, he got fundamentals. I mean, Green. I don't know. I think some of y'all say he shows up. Sometimes he does.
Oh my
He's
goodness, that is like if you wanted to like if somebody said, "Hey, describe Jalen Green," what you just said.
Yeah.
He shows up.
And I mean, would you think if y'all were to trade him, and he has a big contract, if y'all were to trade him and let him go, I'm pretty sure y'all get a really good player. And even then, you can bring Reed. You know, I would say him as a backup almost. You know, but that's the thing. Will he be okay coming off the bench? And I think that's what some players like Whitmore. That's his thing. Like, man, do I want to be coming off the bench on a daily? Like if you think about it,
Man,
I mean,
he has to beat out Tari Eason, bro. He has
that's
to
what
be
I'm
a better
saying,
player
like,
than him.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Or
it's
Dylan
more like an
Brooks.
acceptance within themselves to accept that role. And in the NBA, there is roles.
It has to.
You know
They're
what I
very
mean?
defined
And
because
that's-
the small rosters. The thing is with these guys, they were probably the best player on their college team.
Everyone,
the best player on their high school team.
everyone was the
one
guy
option.
at some point.
Exactly.
I
You got to
saw-
take a back
I saw a
seat.
quote and it said, I don't know who it was, man, but somebody said that being a 3-and-D is worse because being a 6-man is better because you got the green light.
Yeah, to
take
do
that
whatever
shot.
you want.
Yeah.
Because you're
But
running the show.
A
at the
3-and-D.
second unit.
If you're a good 3-and-D, then you have the long.
You got a long career.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could
yeah,
have
yeah,
a long
yeah.
career. Like we got
Yeah.
like guys like Jamal Crawford or something. He's like a certified bucket getter.
Yeah.
But it's like you start here and when you get older, but you still have it. All right, well now you're gonna go to a
Yeah.
bench role. But it's like you have to understand your role. Let's say all 4 of us are playing a game. I'm taking the least amount of shots.
Yeah.
I know that already. I'm gonna go get rebounds. And I'm gonna pass, and I'm gonna play the best defense I can. I'm gonna communicate. We're gonna feed. We're gonna feed Jesse. We're
Right.
gonna feed Brandon. We're gonna feed Chris. It's like that's just what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm playing, especially if we're winning and we're in games. Why would I be mad that I'm not taking? Of course, I want to shoot. If I take 2 or 3 shots in a game of 12, game of 15, I'm gonna be happy with that. If I made one, I'm shooting 33.3%. Great. If I miss all 3 of them, not good. I ain't gonna shoot 3 the next game. I'm gonna pass more. I'm like, fuck, I ain't make it. You know, you just gotta like. It doesn't feel bad. You're getting that check, bro.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad, especially he's a young guy, or like a rookie or a second year player.
Second
right?
year.
So,
So-
you talking about Cam?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a second year player.
Yeah.
So
And he's
don't
like,
feel
and he's
bad.
like 20.
Yeah,
You don't have
they're
to
young,
like,
bro.
you gotta
Rockets
earn
are
your
young.
stripes in the
That's
league.
probably
bro.
why he also feels like that. He's 20 years old.
Yeah, it's
bro.
a young man mentality,
Yeah.
but it's just, and I understand it, but don't fight your brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't take, if you wanna,
Don't
don't show that
don't
on the
really play that
court.
shit either.
Because that's not gonna
Yeah.
help you stay on the court, and then it's gonna really get you shipped out of here.
Yeah.
I personally
To,
could have.
to probably like a fucking lane.
You're gonna
ass
go
team,
to
too. You go to
Charlotte,
Team
yeah,
On some,
Pelicans.
what's his name?
Pistons.
On some
Pistons
Kevin Porter
good.
Jr. type
Pistons,
shit.
bro.
Well, I mean, he
Like,
ain't beating his wife.
it was like, you know,
That's why he got out of here. Beating his wife, boy.
I mean,
And apparently, allegedly, he's back in the league. You talking
Yeah,
about
He's on the
KCJ,
Clippers.
He was on
right?
the Clippers. Yeah, he
His,
was on the
his
Clippers,
ex
yeah.
was like, oh, it was fake, but nah, she had.
She was
black eye,
bruised.
bro. She
Yeah,
got beat
that's
up.
what the police said. She
That's
was
a-
bruised, and
that's
she was
Jaylen
running down
Brown's
the.
girl.
She was running
Yeah,
down
yeah,
They
the
be sharing
hotel.
girls,
Talk
bro.
about.
Lord, I'm
we could get the whole another thing on that
Oh
one.
man. Oh
Uh,
man.
normal
That's-
people not sharing.
No.
Rich dude sharing. I'm
I
glad
don't
I'm broke.
It is-
I'm glad
it
I'm
is
broke.
weird
Bro.
Because like you could get more.
Yeah.
You can get the most.
You get the most because you have whatever. Right?
Anthony Simons, Brandon Ingram, same
Bro,
baby
they
mama.
the same
That don't make no
baby
sense.
Fred, it's
Bro,
like
Anthony
Zion,
Edwards
bro.
and she keep begging my
Did y'all hear about Zion? Zion was
Oh.
took a shot at Joy Taylor. He was trying to holler at Joy Taylor.
Was that real or is it fake?
No, that was
Oh,
on Instagram, bro.
On
It was
Instagram.
on Instagram, bro.
Hey,
I don't know.
They got
I don't
you
know,
with the
maybe-
fake news.
AI
boy.
be crazy. NBA said
Yeah,
tell me.
well,
Maggie-
no,
Man,
well,
what
man,
Zion?
So I said, boy, I admitted said tell you can't
Jimmy
get
Butler to
me.
the Shanghai Sharks. Yeah, come on, boy.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll end it with a little thought experiment. You know, I had a couple people have been prepped. A couple people just found out a little while ago, but I wanted everybody's top 5 all-time starting 5. So that means this is ideally positionless, but you know within reason. And we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see what kind of record we can determine, and that's not gonna be. We're gonna chew on that and come back next week with it. So
Okay.
We'll start with you.
Okay. Let's go.
Top 5 all time. The goal is to win a championship.
Okay.
Say Akeem Duty bars.
I'm gonna go. So all time. No matter what era, right?
No matter what era.
Positionless is kind of tough
Put,
too.
I'm gonna put it in
I said
some type of
positionless
position.
within reason. So
Yeah,
like if you got Luka as a point, okay, you gotta play the
okay.
point. You know what I'm saying?
So
No, you can't.
I'm gonna go Magic Johnson at point.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Jordan.
Hold on, let's keep copies of this.
Okay. Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Did you already say no?
He's already shaking his head. We got Magic at the
I
one.
don't want to say nothing.
Come on,
You can say
Magic at the
Steve
one.
Nash, huh? You what? No.
Man, I'm thinking about
Magic
AIDS.
here.
I'm like pre or post AIDS. That's what I was thinking.
Alright, so I'm gonna go Magic Johnson at the one.
He gonna pass it like Rudy Gobert.
EJ Johnson at the 2.
Michael Jordan at 2.
Okay, MJ at the 2. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Fuck, man. I'm gonna go LeBron at 3.
Okay.
I might regret this, but yeah.
Okay.
At the 4, I'm gonna go Tim Duncan,
Timmy.
Yeah.
That's
That's
4 of all
pretty
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then
Fundamentals.
at the 5, I'm gonna go Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
You losing in the modern day. That's the thing. It's like
Zero stamina.
if you not even that, it's like let me look at this.
Yeah, Magic, MJ, LeBron.
Magic cannot shoot threes.
Nah,
Jordan
he couldn't
cannot
shoot. He
shoot
was like a
threes
28%.
at a normal level for the modern
For the
time.
modern, okay.
LeBron
Yes.
on pace, a little subpar. Timmy, could he? Yes, but he didn't, so he wouldn't. Bill, fuck me.
Okay,
You
so
getting
you're right.
blown out, boy.
So you're right in the modern. But
In the modern.
what if we take that team and go play in 19?
Yeah,
Well, we're not
that's the
talking
thing,
about
though.
that, though.
We're talking
Is that what
about
you're talking about?
We're talking about right now.
We said we want your all-time
All-time
starting 5 to
top
play
5.
right now and
See,
get a
the thing is,
championship.
the all-time top 5
I'm
should be
still
able to
saying
play the old way
And
and the new way.
Mhm.
Like, cause let's say when you put, let's say you put.
Because this is a championship
just when
team
your
in like the
point guard-
60s. Right?
That's crazy.
This is the best team that people have ever seen in
They
the
paying
60s.
big money. These all black people. They paying a lot of money for these people back in the day. But just from your point guard choice, it's like that has to be your style already. It's gonna be a lot of passing and a lot of inside scoring. It's not gonna be a lot of threes, and it's not gonna be a lot of fast
Which is
break.
fine because no one defends nowadays.
That's true.
That's true.
The thing is, you're gonna get
on a low
outscored because
block.
3 is more than
with
2.
a $25 million a year
Oh,
contract.
Oh yeah. This is also one of the most expensive rosters that you can build.
Back then, niggas was making
I'm
like
sticking
4
to
million.
it. I was thinking about taking Bill Russell out and putting Shaq.
When I do mine, I have to do Shaq.
Yeah.
Even though because he won't shoot threes, it'll just be
He's just
four,
too down.
four out, 1 in.
He's just too
That's what
down.
I'm saying. He's gonna
But-
drop 40.
I'm gonna stick with mine. I'm gonna stick with mine.
Like this is not something I thought
I
about.
don't like him as a surprise.
But it's like if I do that, I gotta do
Point guard. Who you got?
Steph,
Steph.
Okay.
MJ, LeBron, Timmy, Shaq.
Okay.
MJ.
It's not a bad team. I like that.
LeBron. Tim Duncan.
We're just gonna like
And
force
Shaq.
Jordan to shoot more threes to get his percentage up. We're gonna go to 2K sim.
Okay.
To go practice.
Okay.
And that's just like quick off the top, nothing like I thought about too much. It's just like who are the top players at this position.
Right. Well, since mine's gonna clearly put all y'all to shame, we're gonna go with yours next.
Then
Then.
gonna say something nasty.
He's gonna say
Draymond Green at
Danny
the
Green.
four.
Danny Green trapped the whole.
I'll be like, hey, I don't really like the Rockets, but I always like Steve Francis. But first, I'm gonna say point. I'm gonna get Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Second, I'm gonna
took
do. Ooh man. Second, I'll say Kobe.
Kobe.
It was
Third,
Notice that that's the first Kobe on the board.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I
he's
thought
like the
about it,
second
but-
best two. It's like I want the best.
Okay.
The one Jordan.
Got you.
I mean,
Okay.
it's like
I mean, if
nobody
I
gonna
was
say
really-
D Wade,
I mean, honestly, one of my favorite shooters of all time is Ray Allen too, but that's.
but he's not up
Yeah, I
there
know.
like that.
Do
Third,
we want to
I'll
throw a
say-
6-man? I'll come back and give everybody a
I'll,
6.
Okay, that's cool.
I'll
Alright,
do.
that's cool.
Go ahead.
I'll do third. I'll do LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah. And fourth, since you took Timmy,
Both of them took Timmy.
yeah, both of y'all took Timmy. I'm gonna hit you with something a little different. I'm gonna say Dirk Nowitzki.
Ooh,
Dirk.
Nice.
Oh,
Now
Dirk's
Dirk can
nice.
shoot the three.
Yeah,
Dirk
I
is-
like that one.
But
I
his
like
defense
that.
going down.
Yeah.
His defense going down.
And five, I'm a shocker because you took Shaq,
Mm-hmm.
and I think another person that was dominant at that time in their era was Dwight.
Dwight
Oh,
Howard,
oh.
other Superman. Okay.
Oh, Okay,
Warrior.
I like those.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I like those actually.
No, that's good. That's a remix.
That's a good
That's
team.
a tough team. They're just not shooting threes though.
That's a tough
Yeah.
team. I mean, Kyrie,
Kyrie,
Kobe, LeBron.
Kobe's 3-point percentage is not that great.
I mean, he's gonna.
But we
take
know Dwight ain't shooting.
He's gonna take them.
Oh
yeah, Dwight ain't gonna.
He gonna take too many shots.
All right. This is gonna be my 5. This is gonna be my 5. At the point,
Koozie.
Pistol Pete.
that's crazy. At the point, James Harden.
I didn't know he was mixing it up.
He's a combo guard. He's pretty much a point
He's
guard.
out. He's in a strip club.
Alright.
He ain't make it to the game, bro.
That's the point. The 2 guard is gonna be Kobe. The 3, since everybody's going LeBron, I'm going Kevin Durant.
It was tough to not put.
Yeah,
KD
I would have
there.
put him at
You
power.
could put him at
to be
4 too.
honest.
Yeah.
He's just
I
a
was thinking
little
about that.
little too small.
The reason why I didn't put him at the
a little
4,
too small.
because the 4 that I'm gonna put in on my squad is Giannis.
Ooh, that's a fast team. That's
Giannis.
a very fast team.
And to round it off, to make sure we get boards and we get solid defense, plus we can have post stops, I'm gonna have Elijah Wan.
That's nice. That's a nice team. That's a nice team.
That is a nice team.
That's
just
my
that's
starting
just
5.
different. That's
Yeah, it's different.
because
It's different.
James is not technically a 1. He can play 1, and Giannis is like a 3, right? But that's a really good team. I like that team.
So that's what I got. And now, of course, everybody needs a good 6-man.
He's like a 6-man who was actually a 6-man, or just somebody to come off the bench.
How about a 6-man who has played 6-man at one point in their career?
You gotta look that
I'll go
up. That's
first.
hard.
I mean, if you know him, you know it. If you know it, you know it. Let's go.
Manu Ginobili.
Manu.
Tough. That's tough.
Manu. Okay. So you can throw it out there. We'll look it up if he plays 6-man. Who you got?
I know he didn't. Well, no, I don't think he did. I was gonna put Curry as my 6-man.
Curry?
I don't think he ever played 6-man.
No.
Nah.
So
What? Curry? Why would Curry?
yeah.
Wait, maybe
started.
as a rookie.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe as a rookie or a second year, but I don't think he ever. I think he was straight starting. So
I'll just look up the award.
I thought we were doing straight 6-man.
Yeah, 6
Right,
man.
That's why I said Manu.
6-man.
I'll just look up 23, 24.
Tony Allen
Nas
was,
Reed.
wasn't Tony Allen? No, Tony Allen was a 6-man.
let me see who this
I'm trying to
I really
think.
fucked with.
I'm gonna look up to see the last couple. Nas Reed, Brogdon, Hero, Clarkson, Montrezl Harrell, Lou Will, Eric Gordon, Crawford, Lou Will again, Jamal Crawford, J.R. Smith. James Harden was a 6-man. Hey.
Ooh, I might be able to move James Harden.
Give me
6
James
man.
Harden. Give me James Harden.
You got
man.
James?
Yeah, because
Damn.
that's
forgot
tough.
about.
No,
Yeah,
Y'all
be
said
real.
earlier Jamal Crawford.
Since he said it, I'm be real. Give me Lou Will because I fucked with Lou Will. Give me
Lou
Lou
Will's
Will.
good,
Yeah,
He,
give me
he's
Lou Will.
just straight buckets. At least
Yeah.
Harden's gonna give me buckets and assists.
Damn, Robert Ory's up there too. I forgot
Oh,
about
that's
that too.
Big Shot Bob, man. You got
Yeah.
7 rings,
I
bro.
forgot about
7
that.
rings.
Okay, my 6-man. All right, let's see what I'm lacking. What am I
You
lacking?
gonna say Tony Kukoc?
So we got James Harden. So the ball can move.
Sabonis' dad.
Kobe taking all,
Arvidas,
Kobe
that's
taking
his
good
name.
shots. Kevin Durant is taking good shots. He's playing solid defense. Giannis taking is rim running and playing defense. And Hakeem is post control.
Just so that you know, Manu blocked the shit out of James Harden.
Yeah.
Caught a bat.
We're
And that's
all
Manu.
familiar.
That's Manu with the boss.
Ball Manu. I like long hair Manu.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, Jamal.
That's a good one.
I think I'm gonna go.
If you did,
Jason Terry's on that list too.
Oh,
I thought
the
about
Jet.
Jason
The
Terry,
Jet.
but I was like,
The Jet. Oh,
We had
Jason Terry was
for a
pretty
bit.
good.
yeah,
bro.
I thought about him, but I didn't
I
want
think
to put him on
about
the
A
list.
good
That
one,
time, too.
that
Yeah,
older
we all
one
talking about
is
eras.
McHale.
Kevin McHale?
McHale.
That's
In the
old.
80s.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he's
God.
talking about
McHale is
Celtics?
tough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kevin
I
McHale, I mean, our former coach.
I could have put Larry Bird if I really wanted to,
But he's not
he ain't
6
gonna
man.
run it. Yeah,
he
he ain't
didn't.
running.
This is just that one 6-man of the year award.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of
He
like.
won MVP in his rookie year though.
Nah, he's tough.
Yeah.
They got somebody in.
Almost like I would say D Rose. I would have said D Rose,
Dang,
but
but he didn't win
the
the
thing,
award.
no, but my thing is that I mean, were we talking career wise? Because then you already know after that injury, it was just never the same.
Yeah.
This is assumed that everybody at the same time
is healthy.
Everybody. And injuries isn't a
I probably
thing.
would have went D Rose then for mine, but it's fine. I'm okay with Kyrie.
You got for your point. You was gonna do D Rose.
Nah, but I'm okay.
I don't know. I think prime Kyrie is. That's a conversation for another day. I feel like prime Kyrie is better than prime Rose.
I think.
He got a ring.
Nah.
So.
Well, yeah, he did get a ring, but I mean.
It just depends on the style you want to play. And the thing is nostalgia for Rose. We talked about it multiple times.
Yeah, it's kind of like
the
a
Adidas Rose
Russell
T-shirt jersey
yeah.
did numbers when we were in high school. Like, I remember having it, and those jerseys are made so bad because it's a T-shirt. 3 or 4 wears is going to get faded black. The collar's going to be all nasty. You'll get the sweatpants or sweat stains.
The fit was the D Rose black T-shirt.
Yeah.
Either some ripped jeans or some cargo pants, either metallic 5s or Raging Bull 5s. That's what you wore.
It was nasty.
I got them on.
Even if you had the bum fit, it was just a Rose T-shirt jersey with Adidas shorts, Adidas socks, and then Adidas those little sandals that they have with the spikes.
Yeah, bro. I used to get the sock shit stuck in there.
That was the bummy fit, but it was a fit though.
Oh shit, man!
Yeah. All right,
I'm cool with my team.
All right, so this is the squad that you want to win the championship. Brandon got Magic at the 1, MJ, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Bill Russell with Lou Will coming off the bench. Isaiah said Steph, MJ, LeBron, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Harden coming off the bench. Jesse got Kyrie, Kobe, LeBron, Dirk, and Dwight with Manu coming off the bench. And I got James Harden, Kobe, Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Hakeem with Jamal Crawford coming off the bench. Comment in the comment section, let me know.
On the 4th, I low-key could have said Anthony Davis too.
You could have.
AD's up there.
Yeah, he's up there, but I mean,
I think
I don't know.
Dirk is better than AD.
I mean, Dirk.
It just depends on how you want to play.
Dirk beat the Heat.
But he has a ring, and he won the ring as the best player on his team.
Yeah.
AD has a ring, but he was the second best player on his team.
Because one of my favorite all-time point guards is Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Jason Kidd could have been a nice little spot for that instead of Kyrie. Yeah.
There's a lot of nice.
There's a lot.
It just depends on
my
the
sixth
style
man
that
is
you
Danny
wanna play.
Granger, man. Forget that, bro.
I'm
My
you
sixth
put him
man,
on there, bro.
We're talking about
Everybody has their
all
goat on their
time.
team except him.
Because y'all
What does that
got LeBron.
mean?
He ain't really a goat.
I never said that. I just said that he's the guy that I like. Yeah, I know he ain't the best.
Call me GM of the year. I fuck with that team.
You think this team, bro?
Crazy?
I'm not gonna lie. If we
Jesse's
did,
team pretty good though.
if we lined all these teams up, I think Brandon's would get eliminated first.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I don't Granted, he went first, so he showed love to the OGs.
But he said he wasn't gonna change it. I gave him a chance to come after he came around the circle.
Keep it. Bill Russell has 11 championships.
I don't care. He can't shoot from 10 feet
He
beyond.
played slaves.
7-minute quarters.
Oh,
Niggas didn't even have a 3-point line. I think that's even
That's
crazier.
disgusting.
They didn't have
the
a three-point
beach
line.
basket. Come on.
No backboard.
Bro, the only thing I was thinking on my team is you know how people have to do it Splash Brothers. You gotta have LeBron and Curry play together. Curry GOAT.
Yeah.
Curry GOAT. That's a great nickname, bro. That's
really,
amazing.
It's really tough. Isaiah's team is really tough because you can take out Steph, MJ, LeBron, and put Harden in and not miss a beat. With everybody else, you put Lou Williams into Brandon's team, it stagnates. You bring Manu. Manu's a good fit with Jesse's team, and Jamal Crawford is a good fit here, but Harden with
if anything,
Isaiah's team.
If anything, these two can switch too. Manu can come in and play the 3, and LeBron
can drop down. Yeah. Manu is very versatile.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the good thing too. If you wanted to, let's say we're not shooting or
Brandon's team late in
there's
just no other way around.
late in game,
They're gonna hit Bill Russell with a crossover jam guy. They're gonna be like, "Whoa,
we just
what
take
was
him
that?"
and
put Tim Duncan.
We put Tim Duncan at the 5, and we just slide down. Harden can go in at the 2 maybe, and we play MJ at the 3.
I mean, I would have selected Shaq. I just try to give y'all some different answers too, because
But you really want Shaq.
But I thought about free throws and clutch situations.
That's what I'm saying. Dwight, he's a better free throw shooter than Shaq.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not by much.
I think Bill Russell doing under him.
Hey, I'm sticking with my team.
Brandon's
I'm
team
riding-
getting cooked.
I'm riding by my team, bro. That's a lot of rings on
He got
that
the
team.
retirement home
Giannis, I'm
team.
not gonna lie, Giannis, that was a good pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Giannis was different. I didn't
Okay,
think about that
I'm
one.
gonna-
That was different too.
I'm gonna.
Nobody picked Jokic.
I'm
That'd
gonna.
been crazy.
I don't know. Jokic
I
just.
could have.
Jokic is getting bodied by all the
He could
big
have done
men
an
in the league, bro.
all-European thing.
Yeah.
Jokic is getting bodied by all
He
the
gonna
big
put
men.
up his
though.
own though. He gonna put numbers up.
Yeah.
He gonna drop 30.
And he can shoot three.
Yeah, he can
Yeah,
space the
I thought
floor.
about it,
His
but I was
passing
like-
is good too.
Well, he is a champion, but I feel like I don't know, man. That's tough. I wouldn't put him up there in top 5 centers though.
And with that, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. This is episode 10 of the Unclutch podcast. Once again, I'm one of your hosts, Chris.
That's it.
It's Brandon.
It was Jesse.
And we kind of just hope that y'all enjoyed this. This one was a good one, man. This one was a really good one. We got to meet Jesse and his upbringing, his basketball, where he get his skills from. We
practice.
yeah, lots of practice. We got a couple of shoe
Practice.
got some shoe. We had a lot of podcasts in the podcast. We had an anime podcast in here. We had a shoe podcast in here.
Got a nostalgia.
Yeah, nostalgia podcast.
This is the one, guys.
Yeah.
If this is the only one you watch so far, watch this one. This
Yeah.
one's good.
For real.
Yeah.
It's fun, high energy, good people,
Yeah.
man.
So,
Thank
yep. If you made it this far, obviously you like what we putting out. Just consider liking, subscribing, sharing. Tell a friend.
Yeah.
They'll watch it, and if they like it, they'll tell a friend, and their friend will tell a
I
friend.
want
and
to
that's
give
how it goes.
a shout out to you, man. You're doing a great job. I think your production skills are getting better and better. By the day, and my hat's off to you, man.
I appreciate it.
And I appreciate y'all having me on. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So with that, we'll catch you guys next week. This is Unclutch signing off.
Thinking about the Yeah, one of them texting me right now.
Ain't nobody texting you. Hey,
I'm bringing her to the hoop session tomorrow. Nah,
Who's
man.
Jimmy?
Who's Jimmy? Jimmy Furtick.
Nah, everybody bring your own cheerleader day. Like, everybody try to get somebody to pop up.
That's funny.
We gonna see who really lonely.
we gonna be putting some people on blast with that one. We can't do
When
that.
you put them flowers in the group, I was about to be like, yo, I'm bitches, bro. I ain't got that. Bitches, bro. I ain't got that. He's like, buy one, buy one.
Hey man, buy 2, buy 3.
But man, shoot, what would they were metal, man.
Yes,
Put that-
welded, yeah.
Put it in your closet, bro. They'll be there. They ain't going
Yeah,
nowhere.
forever. You can when you actually want to settle down.
Yeah.
You could be like, hey baby, I've been thinking about you for a long time.
This metal
Bro.
flower.
Bow. She acted up. Mink.